Okay, guys, listen. We are going now. We're going towards the tunnel. We're still far away from the tunnel itself, but this is the entrance to the Warren shaft, and we're going to go underground. Now, take a look here at this picture. You see, this is what the hill looks like today, the city of David. Okay, that hill back here. The tunnel itself is under the mosque. Okay, it's from here to here. That's where we're going to go. But we are somewhere up here now. And that's what we think the city would have looked like in the time when King David built his palace up here, and when later on Solomon built the temple up here, okay, on top of Mount Moriah. So this would have been Jerusalem at the time of David, up to here, and then at Solomon all the way up to here, okay? Because Solomon annexed Mount Moriah to the city of David. So at David's time, that was still empty, this part over here. So this is like what we see today, of course, the city of David, right here, and Mount Moriah, of course, with the Dome of the Rock and the Al-Aqsa Mosque on that site. Okay, that's what it looks like today. This is the Kidron Valley, this is the Mount of Olives. So the shaft that we're going to go down to was discovered by the same guy that we mentioned his name this morning when we went through the tunnel. What was his name? Warren, right. Charles Warren, a British guy. He's the one who discovered what we call what is called the pipe. Yeah, the pipe. That's the Hebrew word for tzinor, but it's a shaft actually. Now, of course, the archaeologists, we have a problem. If this is really where David's men got into the city, because you remember the story, and David just taught you that the city was so well protected that they say we can put the lamb and the blind to protect the city. But David said from the very beginning, if we will find the shaft where those people get their water from, then we can get into the city. And that's what David actually did. So this is how they got into the city, okay, through the shaft that we are going to see in a few minutes when we walk down to the Warren shaft. So be very careful as we walk down those steps now, and we begin our way down to the shaft.